How to play drums faster, specifically single strokes. So in a previous lesson where I was talking about how to play drums louder, I mentioned stick control, and stick control covers a variety of things and solves a variety of problems, namely how to play drums louder, how to play them faster, how to play them more efficiently so you don't get as tired, and how to play more intricate stuff. With a single stroke roll specifically, we're talking about fingers. There's very little motion going on beyond this point. And that's on purpose because we need to move quickly, so we don't need all this fancy stuff. So the way I approach single strokes is by putting the top of my hand facing up instead of the thumb on top. I prefer it this way. And you're going to maintain grip between your forefinger and your thumb, but your fingers are the thing that's going to do the work. So before we even engage the fingers, just drop the stick. As you can see, it gives you some energy back. It bounces like a basketball. Keep that in mind. So first of all, start off with that. See how many bounces you can get. If you're struggling to get bounces, it's because you're gripping too hard. Or if you're struggling to control them, really focus on where you're pinching in your finger. I find that I get more support when I hold the stick in this kind of notch, this top line in my index finger, and have enough finger left to wrap underneath the stick, so it's kind of cradling it. So I got kind of this going on. So we got bouncing. This is what we want. But now you're going to try and control those bounces and keep them consistent. Again, think about basketball using your fingers, mostly the middle finger and the ring finger, like this. See if you can try not to engage your wrist, because a lot of people go like this because they're not engaging the fingers. The coordination hasn't quite developed. So you've got to force your hand to do what you want it to do. Wrist isn't moving. It's all coming from here. This is holding it sturdy while this is putting the power into it. If this is something you're struggling with, and you might find this especially in the left, you're going to swap your stick round and again engage the fingers and just tap the bottom of your arm. Because again, this forces you not to use your wrist but to use your fingers, and this is the muscle group we want to use. Now sticking them together, starting with the right. Don't force those notes out, let it drop. You've got that energy coming from the bounce, lifting it back up. So let it just drop down again. You're just encouraging it with your fingers. Remember, think about a basketball. Also be nice to yourself. Don't try and go for long strings of single strokes straight out the gate, because you will just naturally go back to the really inefficient and really tiring way of doing things and seizing up and straining everything. So do short bursts. Apply this technique how and where you can, and you will quickly see very good improvements in your playing. Enjoy.